What is up everyone, it is Sajambi and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be running through every Shrek in the Backrooms level and ranking them by difficulty. Now with MonkeyMan taking time away from the game, it's highly likely that the 16 levels currently in the game will not be added to for quite some time. Throughout this year, I have covered each level with its own tutorial, and now it's time to review everything we have covered. We'll be ranking each level by how hard it is to find all items and escape the level, starting with the easiest and then working our way up to the hardest. Don't forget to share your top 5 in the comments down below, and without further ado, let's begin with the levels ranked 16th to 11th. In 16th and last place, unsurprisingly, it's the Infinite Garden, where all you need to do is walk forward and turn 2 corners. The 2 items on this level are also in the open, so there's literally no challenge when it comes to fully completing this level. Up next is the island, which actually has a challenge, but no threat to make this one difficult. The items are all easy to access, and the challenge can be done in under a minute, which is why it is ranked so low in this list. Number 14 is level 188, with the time taken to complete this level notching this one just above the island. There is no threat on this level once again, with you only needing to find 1 key and 3 items on a fairly small map to fully complete 188. Unlucky for some, in 13th, it's Motion, another level which you can complete fairly easily, with this being more of a trial and error task rather than a trial for survival. The large map makes this one somewhat time consuming, but as long as you walk to all of the items and check each house with the key, completing this one is guaranteed. The aquarium is up next, and once again the lack of entities pushes this one towards the bottom. The path is pretty much set in stone as well, so all you need to do is interact with the valves and items as you pass them. The only real challenge is finding all of the items in the final room, but with enough time it's pretty much a freebie. Just missing out on a spot in the top 10 is the Backwoods in 11th, and it's another one which is a freebie if you spend enough time on it. The exit is an easy find at the opposite end of the map, but the items are why it is boosted up a couple of spots. The plants and items are well disguised within the landscape, but with no entities, there is no risk of failing this one. Now we have run through the 6 easiest levels, let's see who has made it into the top 10 but missed out on a podium position. Into the top 10, and we still haven't found a single entity. The Room of Doors is another trial and error level, but this time with way more options, so this could be a long one. This is one that will probably vary massively in people's lists, since you could complete it on your first try, or after 63 failed attempts. In 9th is the Pool Rooms, and it's another level with no entities once again. The reason why I've ranked this one so highly is because of its large map and maze-like structure. It's still fairly easy to find the exit, but finding all of the items in this one can prove to be a challenge if you don't know where to look. We find our first taste of a threat level at number 8 and level exclamation. This is a fairly short level with you needing to outrun a knockoff Titan Smiler, but it's possible to escape and find all 5 paintings in one go. This is why I've ranked it the lowest out of the levels with entities, however I can appreciate that it can be ranked higher than some because of the fact it has an entity. Now despite not having entities, the obby of the warehouse is a level which requires its own skill set. Because of this, it's a level which some will find difficult, and if you fail then you'll have to start the level again. The items are fairly easy to find, but the obby course itself is why it beats out other levels that have entities. That being said, this could be one which could be ranked near the top or bottom depending on your obby proficiency. Missing out on the top 5 is the elevator, which is another trial and error level, but this time wrong choices have consequences. This is a fairly quick level to beat overall, since you can easily teleport back and try another option. However, for speedrunners or people looking to complete the game in one go, this could be tricky to get right on the first try. Into the top 5 now, and in 5th place is The Office, where we're finally at the point where we have a difficult challenge and a decent threat level. This has been made easier since I made a tutorial for it, where instead of 10 computers to find, there's now 8, taking it down a couple of spots. Combine that with the hidden items, locations and entities, and it can be a tough one to beat. However, the lack of time limit still makes it possible to get past it in one try. Missing out on a podium spot is level Fun, which shares many of the same attributes as The Office. With 6 presents required to escape, plus 5 hidden items, you will need to explore every part of the map to complete this one. Combine that with numerous entities and a time limit, and you have the makings of a challenging level. However, the slow movement of the entities and the time limit, which is way longer than necessary, takes it out of the top 3. 13 down, 3 to go. Let's see if your favourite has made it to the top spot in this final section. Taking the bronze medal is the musky crab, and this is another controversial one. When it comes to the items, this one is very easy to find all 3 in one go, given you have 20 seconds before the challenge even begins. The challenge, however, is why I've ranked this so highly. Like with many people in the comments, it took me a while to figure out what to actually do. Once you know that you need to close and barricade the door, the challenge is still tricky with the short time limit, but it is still achievable even with mistakes. Just missing out on the top spot is the level which starts it all, the lobby. Now in many of these games, the lobby is a maze with an escape route at the end of it. In Shrek In The Backrooms, it's no different, but the escape route is very difficult to find on your own. The escape code is now no longer required, which makes it easier and has probably bumped it out of the top spot. Nevertheless, this is still probably one of the harder levels just because of the long and winding escape route. Here it is, we finally made it to the top spot, and you've probably worked out that I have ranked Play Place as the most difficult Shrek In The Backrooms level. For me, I put the most work into creating the tutorial for this one, and it's the only one where I've had to make up coordinates to help people navigate the level. The exit is difficult to find in itself, but with hidden items and bonus locations, it can take some time to get everything together. Add in a fast entity which kills you in one hit, and it adds an even trickier aspect to the level. From my experiences and from the comments under each tutorial, Play Place is the most difficult level to complete in Shrek In The Backrooms. That's my ranking, but do you agree? Let me know your rankings and reasonings in the comments below. I hope to be doing this concept for other games, so let me know what game I should do next. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, and as always, for more videos like this, hit the subscribe and the bell icon to never miss a future Sajambi upload. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya!